Today, we're going to get up close and explore the Nissan X-TRAIL, focusing on its third-generation model, the T31, produced between 2007 and 2019. This is an excellent choice for anyone looking for a large, decent-value family car that also offers surprisingly impressive off-road capabilities. Overview. What sets it apart is its distinctive boxy shape. Everything here is geared towards practicality, which is why it is the perfect choice for those who value functionality. Generous windows provide excellent visibility by SUV standards, not to mention ample headroom to be expected from a tall, flat roof. Nearly vertical sides and rear panels make the car easy to grasp. Its angular, expressive bonnet makes it easy to judge the space required to maneuver the car. Add to that four-wheel drive and ample ground clearance. You may have wondered whether a Subaru Forester, a slightly more spacious Honda CR-V or a RAV4 would be a better choice. While these are major competitors, none of them offer as much for as little money as the Nissan. Moreover, the Nissan's four-wheel drive system is far more capable over rough terrain. Up front, you'll find high-mounted efficient headlights, and the highest trim levels feature even better HID technology. Looking at the car from the side, you can immediately see the long wheelbase, 263 centimeters, which indicates a spacious cabin with ample room in the second row. We will cover this in more detail in the interior section shortly. Contrary to first impressions, the car isn't as large as it seems, measuring 4.63 meters. By today's standards, this is the size of a typical estate car or mid-size sedan. However, thanks to its angular shape, there's plenty of room for passengers and luggage. The X-TRAIL is 170 centimeters tall and 179 centimeters wide. Regardless of the drivetrain, the X-TRAIL is also available with front-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. Ground clearance remains at 21.5 centimeters. In terms of practicality, the turning radius is just 5.5 meters with 18-inch wheels and 5.2 meters with 16-inch wheels. Ride quality and safety features. How does the X-TRAIL drive? Quite decent, actually. Of course, it's not a sports SUV, but rather a well-built, roomy family car that handles perfectly in both the city and challenging off-road conditions. The suspension is quite soft, though not like that of a typical compact car or modern SUV. Due to the large cabin volume, there's a fair amount of underbody and suspension's noise, which is slightly amplified as if in a resonance chamber. It creaks and squeaks a bit, but that's part of its charm, or rather, the beauty of this workhorse that isn't afraid of any task. The steering isn't precise and is a bit sluggish, but that's how it's supposed to be. It's all part of the vibe. The brakes are efficient with 4 discs, and ABS and VSC are standard. In addition to the handling, stability and off-road performance of all-mode 4x4, this system judges steering and accelerator operations, as well as vehicle behavior, understeer, oversteer, and controls front and rear torque distribution to ensure neutral steering at all conditions. Interior and luggage capacity. Another of the X-TRAIL's strengths is its interior. As mentioned earlier, visibility is excellent in all directions. A rear-view camera is an optional extra, depending on the trim level. Drivers will appreciate the comfortable, elevated driving position with ample head and legroom. In terms of design, the dashboard is simple and functional. Unfortunately, the materials aren't exactly impressive in quality, but they are durable. Everything feels hard to the touch, but holds up well over time. Any dirt or mud can easily be wiped away with a simple wet cloth. All surfaces, including the seats and headliner, have been designed for ease of maintenance and functionality, and are easy to clean and resistant to water. Depending on the version, the equipment may be significantly more extensive than that shown here. Nice touches include a panoramic, openable sunroof and power-adjustable seats complete with memory settings. Regardless of the version, the front and rear seats are heated and the multifunction steering wheel offers cruise control. There is also single-zone automatic air conditioning to maintain the desired temperature. As an added bonus, the glove box has cooling and heating functions. The back is really comfortable, and the big doors and massive glass surfaces are great. Rear reclining seat is quite spacious even for 3 passengers who are 180 centimeters tall, plus there are individual air vents. Naturally, there are also ISOFIX mounts for the child seats. Let's move on to the boot, because there's a lot going on there. It has a surprisingly large capacity, But that's not all. Clever drawers. They are completely waterproof. The same goes for the entire trunk trim. Finally, there's no need to worry about what you're carrying. Whether it's covered in mud or sand, or whether dirty bikes or tools will damage the boot, it won't matter. If the basic capacity of 600 liters, with dimensions of 100 centimeters deep, 136 centimeters wide and 114 centimeters at its narrowest point, isn't enough, fold the seats down. After removing the headrests, you'll have a completely flat surface measuring just over 185 centimeters in length. It's hard to believe that Nissan managed to squeeze so much practical space out of this relatively small car. Credit goes to the boxy bodywork and the clever, carefully thought-out simple solutions designed to maximize practicality. It's a bit of a disappointment that cars like this aren't produced anymore. Price at BEFORWARD. Similar Nissan X-TRAIL you can buy at BEFORWARD. The T31 3rd generation 2007 to 2019 model starts from around $2,000 US. Explore stock of over 2,500 Nissan X-TRAIL vehicles at BEFORWARD.JP. The right one might be closer than you think. Check the link in the description below for current stock and pricing. Our inventory is updated daily. Engine options and efficiency. X-TRAIL we're showcasing is powered by the well-known and proven 2.0-liter MR20D petrol engine paired with a CVT gearbox. It has a maximum power output of 137 PS and 200 Nm of torque. Another engine option for the Japanese market is the 2.5-liter QR25D engine with 170 horsepower and 230 Nm of torque, available with either a CVT or a 6-speed manual gearbox. A further attractive option is the highly fuel-efficient and robust diesel engine developed jointly by Nissan and Renault, M9R 2.0-liter. Diesel delivers 173 horsepower and 360 Nm of torque paired with a classic 6-speed automatic transmission or a similarly geared manual gearbox. Presented engine variant 2.0-liter petrol consumes an average of 8.4 liters per 100 kilometers while driving at a moderate pace. The fuel tank has a capacity of 65 liters. Despite being a relatively light vehicle, tipping the scales at between 1,440 and 1,690 kilograms depending on the equipment, the X-TRAIL is capable of towing a trailer of up to 2,000 kilograms and performs very well in this task. If you're looking for quality car at great price, visit BEFORWARD.JP. We offer a vast selection of vehicles to suit every taste and budget. You can also send your inquiries to top@BEFORWARD.JP.